If Gannon wins all 4 DGPT Plus events, I mean, I think he's already a lock for Player of the Year. I think it just really shows his dominance. I think that it's something that might not happen again for a really long time. So I think that he realizes that this opportunity to make history in a way is right there in front of him. He's one round away from doing it.
Ricky plays his best when he is trying to run someone down. He's going to come out firing. Now, that doesn't mean on this course that it's going to work out. He's going to have to execute, but he is going to go for it. He's not coming out to play for second or third or fourth. Like, he wants to win. He will go for that win. Maybe he'll take seventh, right? But he is going to play very aggressive. If Calvin is going to have any chance of winning, he is going to have to play cleaner on the front than he has. He plays the back, I think, probably just as good as anyone, if not better. He gets more birdies than most people do, but he has seemed to have some mental lapses or a couple mistakes on the front that's kept him from putting out the front nines that Gannon and Isaac have had.
If Isaac wants any chance, I think he has to set a statement on the front nine. But even if he birdies all 9 like he did in round 1, and Gannon does what he did in round 3, he'll only have made up 1 stroke. If he wants to come back from winning Worlds and then winning the next big tournament a couple weeks afterwards, it's going to have to be something really special from him. I think he's got to shoot in the double digits.
If Gannon plays like he has the last couple of days, they're going to need a 14 or 15 under to catch him, and that's hard to do on Toboggan. So I do think Gannon takes the win.
He's a well-oiled machine. He's confident. I think he's going to win by 6 or 7, if not more. Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the final round. We are here on the front 9 for the MPO lead card here at the 2024 D-Glow. We got BigRed commentary, wrapping up a very fun week with Zach Melton in the booth. I'm Jeremy Koling, and we've got Gannon Buhr with a 5-shot lead going into the final round.
Yeah, I think these guys on the lead card have their work cut out for them.
And just so you guys know, if you're watching this blindly and you did not see the results, then we're doing that together. I stayed away and kept myself busy all day today, and no spoilers, so this is going to be fun for all of us. Gannon Buhr has good stats. Always. Ricky hasn't missed a putt in the circle. That's awesome, and he's in C2 in regulation on 75% of the holes, essentially. So he is getting there and making a lot of those putts.
Yeah, Calvin's putting has really showed back up this week. Not throwing the disc quite as sharp as he normally does, but the putting has been there, which is why he's here. 92% in the circle is great. I mean, he missed a couple short ones, or missed a couple low. They weren't necessarily shorties, but he missed some that he'd like to have back now, going back into the final round down 5. Also, 100% in C1 is Isaac Robinson. No surprise there.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Early season, it would have been pretty normal for him to miss a few, but lately he has been really, really dialed in on the greens. If he wants any chance, though, just have to eliminate the OBs. And from what I understand, it's going to be a windy day. Is that correct?
Yeah, a little breezy still.
Okay, so the conditions on Saturday were pretty breezy. The most difficult conditions yet, and yet Gannon shot 11 under.
Yeah, not as cold today. It was a little warmer, so that does help, I think.
First, from Urbandale, Iowa, Gannon Buhr.
So used to winning at this point that the nerves, they may exist, but he hasn't really showed us that in his past victories. This time he goes a little bit more hyzer. Yesterday he flipped it up, went straight and long, and this time does it much better just inside the circle.
Yeah, looked a little more conservative, but still with a look, which is nice coming off that first hole.
From Scottsdale, Arizona, Ricky Wysocki.
This guy's going to come out charging today. He's going to be aggressive.
It's a good looking line. The height and now the movement, that should be really close, if not out of bounds. Okay, yeah, really close.
You're right, really close. It's a decent way to start your round.
Heck yeah. Yeah, that's the height you're looking for, and then as long as it doesn't continue going straight yet, now that it starts moving right with Ricky's power, you know that's going to get all over there, and that's bullseye, right?
Yeah.
Basket's in the way.
Not a double bullseye. But
Okay.
yeah.
A respectable one.
Yeah, still decent.
Discraft Great Lakes Open champion from Safety Harbor, Florida, Calvin Heimburg.
Calvin won this event a few years ago in a one-hole playoff against Corey Ellis.
On this hole.
And he does make the correction. It's looking pretty good. Probably near Gannon's. Yeah.
Dude, you're good at this.
I've seen this hole. I've seen him throw forehand.
Yeah.
I've seen a few videos.
It's interesting, though, they did get there a different way, but
Yes.
you knew it, though, by watching. Like, probably similar.
Calvin's forehand's, it's got a lot of power. I mean, if you can, anyone who can birdie hole 13 with a forehand, you've got a lot of power. And we've seen him put it in double bullseye before.
It was a good skip. But,
It was a good skip.
But I'm with you.
Isaac, it's a forehand hole, so the backhand comes out. And it's moving a little bit shorter than he's been in round 1 and 3.
You typically expect him to put those backhand shots on the forehand holes, like in the bullseye.
I mean, amazing stuff. A little bit wide right there for Isaac. Can't be missing these today. And Calvin's not missing this one.
Gosh.
Great start. It's got to be hot from the very beginning, all the way through the middle and into the middle section of the back, and then through the back. You just got to keep it going the whole time.
Preferably 1 through 18.
1 through
really
18 would be a
hot.
good time to be hot, especially when Gannon's going to be making his circle's edge putts.
Yeah, only during those times, though.
You can take a break when the round is over. That's a good time to get cool.
Correct.
Isaac does clean up, and Ricky taps it in. I don't know. That wasn't double bowl?
No, it was double bowl. I lied.
That was double bowl.
Yeah.
That was in the center, man. That was, casual drop in.
Yeah. I lied. I'm sorry, guys.
It's okay. All right, so Evan Smith 1 under through 2. He's 7 back. It's going to take something monumental from anyone outside of this card to really make any noise, but we'll be checking in at some point, I'm sure. On to hole 2, uphill par 4. We are in the B placement, the official B placement, which is the one that you can't see off the tee all the way back here. You really can't even see it with a good approach shot. You can only see it usually on your 3rd shot.
Or 4th, you know.
Exactly.
Depends on how bad you are, but yeah.
A slight left to right drift here for the distance driver to get into position. So that exact shape.
Yeah, ideal.
And
Ideal.
On the good side.
Yeah.
If you can be on the right side and get that far, then that's super ideal. Although it doesn't really matter what side you're on. As long as it's not that side.
Yeah, that side's not good.
I did see it kind of move back to the edge of the fairway, but even Ricky's got a lot on his plate here if he wants to try to get a birdie.
Uh-oh.
That is not what the doctor ordered. But look at that kick back into the fairway. Oh, what a gift.
Oh, my gosh. These guys are so lucky.
Yeah, I mean, it's half the strokes are skill.
Yeah. At least a 3rd.
Yeah, at
That's-
least
that's super good.
Well done there for Isaac. That's a good illustration of that shelf that we've talked about in a few rounds. You can really see where it really starts to drop off. Calvin's got to get everything behind this. Yeah, I mean, that's everything, and he's just getting to the top of the hill.
Great pull. I mean,
Yeah.
There's not much you can do from there. His normal tee shots are landing 40 to 50 feet past that, so
Yeah.
it's tough.
So what's Rick going to try here? Try to flex it.
Always.
Oh, man.
Let's go.
That is taking advantage of the good break, getting just to a place where he can even try an aggressive swing.
Yeah.
That's a C2 putt coming. That looks pretty good.
Using all of the fairway.
That's really good.
Yeah. That's nice.
You don't have to clear the hill by much.
Just can't hit on that upslope.
That's right. Gannon, the best drive of the group. That's going to come up short left.
Yeah, that's pretty high.
Makeable. Calvin from real deep, outside C2, I think. He's cooled off.
Yeah.
A window. Opportunity provided by our leader. Calvin in for par. And Isaac will be gaining that stroke.
Tapping in the birdie. Long position on hole 2.
And Ricky will be tapping in his par after the unfortunate miss.
Yeah.
Now we've got 3 players that are... Well, no, actually, Isaac just gained the stroke that he lost on 1, so he's still back 6.
Yep.
And to Evan Smith on hole 3, that is exquisite, right down the middle.
That is laced. It never left the middle of the fairway.
Fun player to watch this week. Fun player to watch this century, Simon Lizotte.
It's drifting a little.
Yeah, but look at this. It's got that
coming
fight.
back.
Yeah, full flight. Short approach coming.
He loved it.
And just if there's any justice in the world, this one will drop in the basket and catch it.
Yeah. Easy too.
Are you serious? Are you kidding me? Oh, no way. Come on, Evan.
Oh man, just put it in, dude.
No, 2 days in a row. You madman. No.
When I heard the med, I was like, no way.
Did you know that happened?
No, I had no clue.
That's funny. Obviously, me neither. But
so,
man, there is no justice. That guy deserves the eagle.
this world sucks.
Simon's just a eagle vulture. He's just going to steal it from him.
Just let me snake that guy.
Just a good approach.
I think he looks confused why he got no claps.
He didn't hit metal, bro. Like,
Yeah.
no longer
What do you expect?
are we entertained by just a simple birdie.
Yeah.
To be fair, yesterday, Evan's shot was for birdie.
Yeah. That is true.
Let's stick with this card here on to hole 4. Evan going to go the turnover route with the forehand.
Oh, yeah.
And that gets through. That's in a very similar place where we saw Isaac come up with that miracle shot yesterday.
Yeah, that was fortunate. You hit that tree and stay behind it or underneath it, your birdie chances are gone.
I mean, I kind of feel like the birdie chances are gone being that far right, but we'll see what they're able to muster up. It's that high window that you have to kind of get lucky.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
all right.
okay.
Yeah, I mean, getting a look at it, that's great. Simon with a clearer look. Very
That
close to
shape
hitting
he
that.
loves.
Yep.
Left to right nose upper.
Mm-hmm. Evan, can you keep it going here with the big putt? Looks like it.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
That makes up for his dead center
Kinda,
split out,
yeah,
sort of.
kinda.
Yeah.
That's a good enough putt. I mean, it's a great putt, but yeah, you can't hit a farther right chain and stay in the basket. That's for sure.
It's because there are no other chains over there for the right. It just,
You literally,
you're right. You can't.
you can't
literally
even hit a farther right chain,
You can't.
regardless if it goes in or
Yeah.
not.
I mean, I guess you could, but it wouldn't go in.
So, Simon and Evan doing well on chase card. Actually, Evan's all the way up into a tie for second place now with Ricky and Calvin. Looking at 3, and you see those branches moving here. That's what it always feels like when you're
Yeah.
on this tee pad. It's just you're at the top of this hill, and whether the wind is rushing down the hill, which very rarely is it doing that, or if it's just coming up the hill and it's just like, okay, what am I going to do to keep this in bounds? It's just always a bit of a thrill with this tee shot.
Yeah, there's always excitement when you got to go to your bag and you just don't know which frisbee to throw. You know, you're like, man, I don't think I have the right one, but you got to throw something.
The scoring average on this hole has been all over the place. It's back to a quarter of a stroke under par.
Okay.
But we also have the cut. So the holes are going to generally average better today, regardless.
We have the guys who have been playing better this week.
That's right.
Playing them.
Isaac. Oh, no.
Gosh, it looked good the whole way.
It certainly did.
I was never worried about it.
Ton of distance. Par should not be that difficult to save now for Isaac, but yeah, bummer that he's out of bounds. Is Gannon going to stay in bounds? This is going to be
Staying up a little bit just like Isaac's.
really close. Oh my God. Are
Looks
you
like it's
serious?
laying on the rope.
Is that in bounds?
I don't know.
Okay, we're going to have to get a group call here.
Yeah. We just,
Ricky, this has got to drift hard right there, and it's
Dude.
not going to happen.
nobody is getting that disc to the right.
And they see those flags down there blowing left to right, but
It's just not.
it's just not doing enough to the disc.
Frustrated for sure.
Hey, that look says a lot right there. I thought I did it. It just
Yeah.
didn't do what I thought it was going to do.
Yeah.
We've got 3 players kind of in a similar position, and even
Oh, no.
Calvin getting fooled
This
by
is-
it. And that is past where the OB line cuts.
Yes.
Yeah, wow. Our whole card baffled by this one right now. This is probably in the 450 range, if not more. Calvin keeping this one wide.
A little too wide.
It's
It's-
get
it's a
back
putt,
yeah,
but-
okay. Par putt from 36 feet.
Yeah, you probably want that to swing a little quicker, but to have an attempt from there, he was a
Correct.
long way back.
Yeah, so where did Ricky cross? That's going to be an interesting one. Yeah, he's on the top of the hillside, and he's going to have to go forehand. This is a big forehand. But Ricky was
Looks good.
born with big forehand genes.
Yeah.
That is a stellar shot.
That's incredible. It's really good.
All right, first up, Isaac. But okay, here we go.
Here we go.
Straightening the rope once again. All right. I mean, and this is folks who said that Gannon was cheating first round
By the corner of the stake and not in front of it.
or second round. He wasn't. You are entitled to do this. You are allowed to pull the string tight.
But if you're on the corner of the, could you pull it? Here, pull it on the corner.
Yeah, this is
I think Calvin's making a good point. You can't just go to the middle of the line and pull it out. Like, you got to go to the stake and pull it. As
Yes.
You said,
Just put it where
taut,
you want and pull it, dude.
right?
yeah.
I'm putting it right there.
And so the line once it's taut and the group believes that it's taut, yes. Now
That's as close as it gets.
that is really, really close. Okay, so
You have to break the line. You can't be touching it.
that's correct. Okay, so the group
Wow.
did
I feel like-
their due diligence.
Yeah, I feel like both shots are literally laying on the line.
Yep. So all 4 players OB off the tee here. Who would have thought?
I don't know if a card like this has ever been confused like that on a hole. You know, like none of them made the correction, and they all kind of threw it the same, a little left, expecting to push, and it just never pushed.
And they actually got worse as they went on.
I wasn't going to go there, but yeah, got pretty bad.
Calvin the farthest away for the par save, but everyone else in the circle.
Try again, Gannon. Maybe we could redo it.
And the shame was Isaac and Gannon shot. They both look great, but
They looked really good.
oh boy, that's a tough miss to take.
Yeah. Good up and down. Good up and down.
And the rest of the card has got to be just sick that they didn't take advantage of that opportunity.
Yeah.
Especially when Calvin and Ricky, well, I guess they didn't know that Gannon was out of bounds.
You know it's close.
But they know it's going to be close. And
Yeah. I feel like if any of these guys throw the tee shot like they want, they're definitely looking at a for certain birdie on this hole. These guys are putting it way
Yes.
down the fairway.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's just the player doing what you're supposed to do in that situation. You have to fight for yourself, and you've got to try to make sure you get that line right.
Even if you're out.
That's right. Okay, moving on to 4 with our card playing hole 3 at 1 over, even with the field average at negative 0.25. Interesting results there. Short par 4, going to be the easiest hole in the course, I'd imagine. Yep, 0.41 under par. So this is one you definitely got to get. Obviously, the situation doesn't really matter what the field's doing. Gannon's just concerned about his score right now and just making sure people aren't getting 2 strokes on him at any given point. So far, this is the only man to grab a stroke on him on the lead card. And look at this. It's just like a repeat of yesterday. My goodness. That hyzer line is so skinny, though, isn't it?
It is. I assume Gannon will do the same thing he did yesterday where he throws it a little higher and just gets left quicker.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like
Yeah.
this play. Going left is fine.
Just above him.
Yep.
Bail out left. Have a...
Yeah, that's a little short, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be tricky. It's certainly not going to be easy.
It's a harder approach, but I feel like if he does that 10 times, he has that look 10 times. Like he doesn't catch a tree and roll to a weird spot.
Right, he doesn't have to roll the dice. Somewhat surprised Ricky goes backhand here, even though he's great with both.
Yeah.
The result's good, though. I just feel like his forehand could get him to, like,
The
bottom of the hill.
Bottom of the hill, for sure. He has a power flex forehand.
Calvin more direct on this route. Gets through, gets the wackest roll you can imagine.
Dude, what is happening?
Oh, boy, that was a tough one.
Yeah.
Okay, can you repeat yesterday? Do you not think so?
No.
The angle was much worse, but the trees were kind of forgiving and shot him back to the middle of the fairway. Oh, I thought that thing was just going to come back to him.
Yeah, still a good throw.
Oh, that was...
He is over the patent pending slander. I think he's done with it. I don't think I can say anything about it now.
To be fair, we've really not had any ground to stand on for a long time, Zach.
I know.
And Gannon's going to open the door once again. And Ricky's now in the best position to take advantage of it, even though Calvin is going to be putting. Ricky should have a pretty simple approach.
Yeah.
This is pretty low, but gets over the log. Okay. So barring a huge putt from Gannon, there will be a 4-stroke ball game going into hole 5.
Yeah, it doesn't look as sharp as he did the day before. Not throwing bad, but slightly off.
8 under in those conditions yesterday. That's just, I mean, that's banana town. That is just insane that he was able to accomplish that yesterday. Calvin, my goodness, the odds were against him on hole 4.
Hole 4 did not want him walking
Oh
away
my
with a birdie,
God,
man.
he tried so hard. The drive looked great. Bad roll. The approach was great. Bad roll. The putt was great. Nope, not that either.
No, get out of here, son.
Dang.
Not today.
So, on 2 of the easiest holes on the course, our card goes even par combined between the 2 of them. Very slow, very interesting. And that's why we're going to check in here with our chase card and see what these guys are doing. I think that's that roller play. Oh my gosh. No way.
It did not look like I had enough cut, and then all of a sudden, just slow trickling over the hill.
You can see that from the basket cam. What a drive from Evan. That was such a late cut roller.
If Simon hits this tree again, I'm just walking out. I'm just gone.
This might be even better. Are you kidding me with these 2
the
drives?
Hill. They've broken the hole. God, I don't know what Nate's going to do.
That
with this
ditch is
next
going to
year,
be
bro.
out of bounds
They're
next
gonna-
year.
They're going to flood a river down there.
Oh, Evan, no, no, no. Come on, no.
That's,
Oh, a careless approach. I mean, that is,
yeah.
you cannot hit the hillside. Simon does not make the same mistake. Oh, boy. Well, didn't get punished too bad. Okay, all right. Yes, yes, yes.
Oh, I wonder if he knows if he threw his upshot closer, he wouldn't have to make a putt like that. I don't know. I mean, that was cool. That was really cool.
That was a really cool putt.
Yeah. What was he thinking on that approach?
I don't know, man. I'd like to ask him about that later.
Yeah. I'll text him.
Those drives were killer. My goodness.
It was like they were so close they didn't know like what to do. It's like
You don't practice
yeah.
from approaches from
Like-
on the upslope of the next hill.
It's almost like they're like we shouldn't run it. Just get it up there. I mean, both were a little short.
Wow. Gannon now 4 strokes ahead of Evan and Ricky,
Yeah.
heading to one of the signature holes in the course. Beautiful one. Let's get those red mulch chips back, though.
Dude, we need it back.
Yeah.
Just a little red mulch path all the way to the pin, and then the
was
bullseye
beautiful.
was the same chips. I mean, it was awesome.
Yeah, it was really nice. Either way, it's still a beautiful hole.
Yeah.
Just got to avoid that one in the middle once you throw a good shot. If you hit that second one on the right side, you're still putting.
Yep.
But we've seen a lot of shots kind of move right, hit that log on the ground, and just kind of ricochet back to the basket.
Yeah. There is OB long, but it's hard to get there. You're pretty much ripping at this basket.
Still drifting right.
Love the drift.
And, oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh. What? Oh, Ricky.
Oh my gosh. He's probably like, why didn't they go in?
Yeah. Rick's like, why are you guys celebrating, clapping? I'm still got to make a putt.
It's like, dude, they went long.
He's so upset. Dude, what a character, man.
Oh,
Oh,
I
my
love him.
gosh.
I mean, just hit basket in front of the crowd.
Look at
They
this.
love it. He's
Little
so upset.
twizzle.
Oh,
Almost slowed it down enough.
Elmo.
Could you imagine?
I didn't even skip off the top. That caught front band.
Yeah, I thought it hit the top initially, but yeah, you're right. That was front band, just a glancing blow. Oh, there's the reaction. Okay, okay. And now he's looking. He's like, wait, hold on. a second.
Wait. Is
hold
it still
on.
going? Oh my God. Is that OB?
Awesome. All right, how do you follow that up, Isaac?
Pull out your magic green mid range. It's just awesome.
Is he gonna go bank off the log again?
Do it.
Dude, this guy is ridiculous.
I think that's his play.
Sure, it's like sloped, it's angled to bring it right back to the pin, and it's a much bigger target. PD going. Fairway driver for Gannon.
Gets through the left.
I would go fairway driver too if that
Yeah.
was the result.
I mean, it looked like he threw it at 40% power.
That's great angle control with a generally somewhat overstable fairway driver.
Yeah.
Calvin just needs to keep moving right.
Just
early tree pulls it into the rough.
Just a little early.
Yeah, yesterday he gave us a nice little ace run scare.
Yeah.
One over in the last 3, and looks like best case scenarios, he's going to be 1 over in the last 4. It might be more.
That's some work.
That's nearly one of those put a fork in it kind of situations for Calvin. Just seeing that Gannon's got a close birdie putt coming.
Rick.
It's a big miss there for Ricky.
Yeah, when you know the guy you're trying to keep up with has got a 15-footer.
Big putt.
Yeah.
Saves it. I'm not going to put a fork in it yet.
Pocket that fork, son.
Okay, that's a testy little comeback putt there for Rick.
Is that not as long as his birdie?
It's
Look,
just as long, yeah. Edge of the circle.
Man.
You hate to hit metal 3 shots in a row. Gannon and Isaac able to collect the birdies. Have you ever hit metal 4 shots in a row? I've hit metal on all 4 shots in the same hole. I hit it for the ace. The birdie putt skipped long.
I thought you were just asking if I like 5-putted.
No, I no. I'm saying I one time hit metal all 4 shots on the hole.
That's incredible.
It was not. It was horrible.
That's incredible.
I think my putt for par spit out too. It was just like, okay. Evan, after Simon's parked approach, is that really his drive?
Yeah.
Ooh, why aren't we showing the drive to get there?
Probably got lucky.
That's probably the best approach, or the best looking approach I've ever seen.
I think I know what you mean.
I'm trying to say I've never seen someone with a better drive. Like the approach was so easy. It was so far and down the middle.
The best look for an approach.
That's what I was trying to say, and you said it properly. Thank you.
I'm here for you.
The heat continues on the chase card,
Yep.
even if it's a little cold on the microphone.
Lead card. Little chilly.
Yeah, it's a little burr out there, if you know what I mean.
That was
Pretty
good.
bad.
That was good.
I like come on,
I
look
like
that.
it.
All right,
I like it.
Appreciate it. Hole 6, throw a roller, get to the bottom of the hill, and then roll up to the upslope on the next side. That's what you do on this hole, apparently.
If you don't have a roller, go home, practice roller for a year, come back next year, throw a roller.
I'm trying to remember the first person who did it when this hole was new. They must just look like a genius, because everyone else was trying to throw the shape with the air shot.
Yeah.
And it's just not
Idiots.
an air shot hole.
It's a roller hole. I feel so dumb.
I mean, that's Isaac's play.
Yeah. You think he feels dumb?
I can't imagine a 2-time reigning world champion feels pretty dumb about disc golf. I think he's feeling pretty good about himself.
I don't want to assume. That was good, though.
Just made every single lead card in the last 9 rounds. Feature card and then lead card. Oh,
Uh-oh. Air shot's the play. For sure an air shot hole. That throw looked a little tight.
yes.
Looked a little tight.
Ricky's an air shotter.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no.
Okay.
Still got robbed.
Yes.
At least robbed him, but he's middle.
He's going to have a flex forehand from back there.
Yeah.
The line's going to be a little bit tighter. There's one tree in the middle of the fairway. He's going to have to dance around.
Oh, no.
This is super low and wide.
Yeah, that's
Calvin's
a
just
pretty natural bunker right there.
not on the line right now.
Nope.
And there's nothing you can do from here aside from play for par. So that's what Gannon's trying to do. And
Great shot.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good distance.
Forward.
Yeah. There's an inside sneaky line over there, but he would have needed to be another 20, 30 feet to really see it.
And this is not turned over enough. It could get lucky. Not gonna.
Forward kick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's somewhat lucky, I suppose. It didn't go backwards.
Lucky-ish.
It'll be, uphill, deep C2, if not just outside C2. Isaac, only player in position.
Look at that straight putter.
That is insane. That is
So
just
good. That looked easy. It was
So
not. It was not.
Just go to that spot and try a backhand to get to bullseye. You can spend all day if you'd like.
Yeah. And then have fun picking up all your discs from the bottom of the ravine after you smack all those trees.
Yeah, it's like art and science at the same time. It's 3 different classes. It's PE, art, and science. All come together. And maybe math, too.
Oh, man. Don't include math.
Rick, come
Big
on.
putt.
What a birdie. Out of position. Gets a little bit lucky on the approach side. And
He'll take
he wasn't deep C2. He was just kind of mid C2. He got up the mid hill.
Big putt, though. Never left the pole.
Okay.
He's got the look.
Now that takes a stroke back that he just lost from Gannon on the prior hole.
Yeah.
Calvin needs this one in a bad way. Another par saved. That's not going to do today. And you called it. He's just been kind of slow on the front 9. He just needs birdies on this front 9. This is the easy 9, according to the rest of the course.
And the rest of the players. Most players are playing well in the front, hanging on for dear life on the back.
Yeah, look at what Evan and Simon are doing on the chase card. They're getting a lot of birdies. Feeding off each other's energy for sure.
Yeah, Isaac had that one really hot start. Gannon did too. He never did that. He's pretty much played the same on both, which is crazy because the back is so much harder.
All right, Evan looking to get his 6th birdie on the front 9. Threw a great approach here yesterday. And throws a pretty good approach today.
That's good.
Yeah, 29 feet.
Yeah, his drive was a little further down the hill.
This is really tough angle for Simon, but it's moving its way back to the right. Also 28 feet.
Yeah.
I call it a little bit closer than that. Simon in.
Not bad approaches at all, but we've seen guys just bullseye that shot this week, and it's not an easy shot.
No, you're feeling good about it. And that is a par for Evan after missing his birdie putt.
Yeah.
It looked like Simon and Evan have matched stroke for strokes so far.
Yeah.
Until that missed putt. So Evan tied with Ricky, 4 back. Simon and Isaac 5 back. Heading to the turtle back.
Hole 7, par 4, 667. The change for this year is there's out of bounds on both sides of the fairway and the green, and it wraps behind the basket. You just have to throw your straight disc, whether it's a fairway driver, whatever it is, throw it straight, get on top of the hill, and then throw this approach uphill through the low ceiling, get you a birdie look.
Pushing that right side, but that's coming back to the middle perfectly.
Yep. He's been throwing that purple driver so good on this hole this week.
Yep. Doesn't land like a driver.
Does not.
More direct route for Rick. That's so good. Just going to get to the top of the hill, stay straight.
Yeah, if I can hear him clap in the background, I know it's good.
Yeah, the clap's either coming from him. Well, it's probably him.
Yeah.
But then you hear "Let's Go, Rick" coming from Fern.
Yeah.
The teamwork is working.
And then you know it's good.
That should get to the top of the hill, I think. Yeah, almost. Well, good
A
thing
little low.
Gannon's like 6'7".
Yeah, that helps if he stands up straight.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, that's a Vinny throw.
So a little fairway driver to the top of the hill. Champ Eagle doing work. Okay. Very tricky. Nearly to the top of the hill. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
It'll be a look. Kind of similar to the way he played it yesterday so far.
Yeah, looked a little too much hyzer, but that kind of slow pushed on that hyzer.
Ricky. Man, I thought he hit that corner tree that's sitting right over out of bounds. Just narrowly misses it to the right side.
It did look a little pulled out of his hand.
This looks pretty good if it's got the right distance. Yeah, that's the right. Good
Putter
enough.
guy. Much needed birdie.
I mean, he's kind of always been a putter guy. The Rhino's a putter.
Yeah, I guess so.
But you're saying that now he's kind of going more the flip up, like traditional Isaac,
Yeah,
James Conrad, Isaac, Kevin Jones style.
yeah, yeah. He can throw something other than a Rhino.
And Gannon plays it
What a-
nearly exactly the same.
That is not an easy putt. Circle's edge uphill.
I wonder if Gannon classifies putts in his mind afterwards or leading up to as easy or that's an easy 30-footer, or if every putt is a challenge and
Yeah.
he keeps him focused in that way. I wonder if he thinks of him as a challenge because he makes it look like it's not a challenge. That's
Yeah.
for sure. Just one short putt away from a star frame here. Okay, I lead card heat up a little bit here on 7.
The boys are back. Oh,
So take Calvin's putter.
Yeah.
Longquist isn't on this card. What's
No.
happening right now?
I think Gannon grabbed it.
Calvin just didn't say anything. It was like,
I think it was like to grab it to like, I'll get you, but it really wasn't relayed, and so it's like, okay, someone's walking off with my putter. Cool. All right, I'm just gonna head to the car before I punch someone in the face. Oh, a par 4, 500 feet, the shortest par 4, plays much further. Tee shot is low ceiling, got to get left. Up shot, uphill, got to get right.
yeah,
OB everywhere.
shaped like a big hilly S.
Yeah. For suck it.
Yeah, for real. I mean, if you mess up your drive, you're gonna take a bad number on this hole.
For sure.
That is so good.
So left.
Ricky with a more direct route. This leaves a tougher approach, but a little bit safer feeling off the tee.
Yeah.
That branch, not only is that branch in the way, those limbs that hang underneath it are probably about 4 feet below that actual branch, and they become a big problem as well. So you have to really drive your shot. The shots that are really impressive to me are like the ones that Isaac threw, the nose up in that early corner. Kind of like what we saw yesterday with Calvin, but he went too far left, OB.
Which we didn't think it was possible.
And he's not going to make the same mistake today. That's a
No.
great drive.
Yeah, if that limb comes down, this hole is not anywhere close to as challenging. Like that
Right.
limb makes it.
Look at that thing holding the turn. Is it too early or is it great? Okay, it's a little too early.
A little bit.
All right. Again, window open.
Yeah.
There's an opportunity here for the guys to get another stroke back.
Gannon not as sharp as the day before.
Potentially. Obviously, he still has a putt.
Right.
Oh, boy.
Even tighter.
And does it do it again? And Ricky has gone out of bounds on this approach again. And
window
one
was
of the,
open and just did not go through it.
I think that's low. It's going to roll.
It did, in fact, roll. You're good at this. Gosh. That was close to circle's edge.
Maybe Calvin can walk through the door. But he's the one that's the farthest back from him currently, so the closest chasers have set themselves back a bit. And yeah.
Great shot.
That's how you do it. And this is similar to what Ricky made yesterday, but a little bit farther. Needs it in a big way. Oh, man.
Man, high uphill like that. That's
He just can't afford a bogey.
No.
Anywhere on the round. Gannon can really send a statement here with a big putt. Oh. Uh-oh.
No. No, 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 no.
Okay. Yeah, that's the full treatment. That's back edge of C2. Wow. Okay, Gannon can send a real statement here with a make here.
That was a statement. It just wasn't the one he wanted.
Not
know?
the statement that he was thinking about signing.
If there's a bright side, it didn't roll out of bounds, which is left, right, you know.
Yeah, it's all over the place. Okay. Well, Ricky's not going to have the worst taste in his mouth walk into hole 9's tee pad now.
Oh, he's got to be kicking himself.
Oh, for sure. That would be a two-stroke ball game if he had taken care of business and gotten the birdie. But just 4 with 10 holes to go. And the last 4 holes are all two-stroke separators.
Yeah.
And so I think that if you're within 3 going into the final 4, you're very much in the race. 2 guys who are still in the race are Simon Lizotte and Evan Smith. And this drive is way overturned.
He's not going to like that. Fade back, fade back. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, that's not bad.
Yeah, you missed that tree. You're loving it. If you hit the tree, you're liking it a lot.
You hit that tree and kick right, you're hating it.
You hit that tree and kick
About
left.
Yeah, just as much as you hate that.
Yeah, kind of a bummer. But pretty typical. You know, I mean, that's like that's what the field is doing on this hole. Wow, Simon, nice scramble shot. That's going to be a long look.
Middle of circle 2.
Oh, no.
Evan, no.
No, no, no.
The back 9, dude, it's just so mean.
This would be cool.
Oh, that's in fact cool. Come on.
What a par.
Oh, my gosh. Drive,
Those are
great
the
kick.
best.
Approach, and then next approach, just get pooped on, and then let me make an amazing putt.
I
No
love
emotion.
That's actually how fast Evan runs. That is actually not slow motion.
No, he's super slow.
The force
He sings
over
good, though.
the force over Annie putts are so much fun. I love just getting the angle right initially out of the hand and then letting the disc just work its magic around the corner.
Absolutely.
That was a beautiful putt from Evan. And he stays in second place with that bogey from Gannon. 4 back.
Huge putt for him to stay in the hunt. Hole 9, par 3, 472 feet. All downhill. Hole's probably Probably playing closer to 420, but then there has been some wind the last couple of days, makes it play a little more difficult. You cannot turn right. All those bushes, the trees, you got to keep it straight on a rope at this basket and try to stick the green, get a look.
You can be inside C2 and have almost no shot of getting up and down in certain places in there.
Yeah.
So I really want to avoid that nasty stuff on the right. This is going to find its way to the edge of it, and it's going to stay in the corner, but that's at least a look, I think. I think he should be able to straddle out and have a chance.
Yeah, that tree, I think, is just outside circle. The bigger one behind it is inside circle, so he's looking.
That is going to go straight for a long time.
And then fade as soon as you say it.
Yeah, just like yesterday.
It went to the exact same spot.
He is nothing if not consistent.
Great throw, though. Has a birdie putt. Nothing wrong with that.
You think Vinny and Isaac knew that they were going to be matching topographical line shirts today?
I'm pretty sure they planned it.
Okay. This is
That's really good.
nice.
Yeah.
That is nice.
That was slow. I think that was a mid by Richard.
Yeah, I think it's the same disc that he threw back on 5,
Okay.
which would be the same disc that Isaac threw on 5 as well on this hole. Very similar distance that you have to throw.
Yeah.
Boy,
Awesome.
that boy good.
Yeah. Almost exactly like the day before. Just got a little bit more of a skip, but
Just pushing it right all the way until it needs to start making its way left, and just so nice. Calvin, yes!
Calvin from the rough.
Let's go. What a putt. Man, this could be a repeat of yesterday. That one big putt, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Calvin made a big putt, and then everyone else was in the circle?
Yeah, kind of got him going, too.
Oh. 3 in a row now for Calvin. It's a good way to finish the front.
Give that boy a turkey.
3 under was not the number he was looking to shoot in the front, but still, he can go to the back with some momentum.
Agreed.
And there will be no star frame.
Oh, Isaac. That head shake says it all.
Hi there.
Wow. That was firm. That was firm. I think you could hear a little wind, and he put that thing in there.
Mm-hmm. Somewhat frustrating par to take there for Isaac, but good birdies for the rest of the card. We're going to head to back 9 with still a comfortable amount of separation for Gannon.
Yeah.
Evan, the B placement on 11. It's about 75 feet farther. It's a decent drive for this long position.
Evan, let's go.
Wow, that's a great birdie.
This is a tough 2 to get.
It's a really tough 2, yeah. It's full on bonus 2 in my opinion on hole 11 in the B placement.
Yeah.
Gannon, 4 shots over Evan, 4 shots over Ricky, 5 shots over Isaac and Calvin,
Yeah.
and 6 over Simon. He's only got 7 holes to play. Our lead card has 9 holes to play, so it's going to be tough for, again, anyone. Evan's making a case.
Yeah.
But it's going to take some work, some help from Gannon at this point. Can the rest of the guys on our card do something?
Slower start by Gannon. The door has been opened.
Oh, certainly, yeah.
And the lead card has just not taken full advantage of it. They're
Not
not playing
yet.
bad, but they needed to come out hot.
Well, 9 more holes to go here at the Disc Golf Pro Tour Plus event, 2024 D-Glow. We're going to crown a champion in just a few more holes. Stay tuned for that. Thank you to the Founders Club. See you guys in just a bit.